All right, y'all. Good morning. What's happening? So we got the skit this morning with Amber. Now listen, I feel like when I watch Amber skits, I need a therapist. Cause I be so drained and depressed after I watch Amber sometimes because she be crying and emotional and all this stuff. But anyway, Amber is on the steps of the mansion talking to Ernestine about Anthony and Shayla, and she's saying that they're winning. And first of all, getting tips from a cheater like Ernestine, trying to get tips from a cheater about somebody that's cheated is just crazy work to me. But anyway, but Steen wasn't wrong in in the stuff she was saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I've always said Amber has been infatuated with the idea of marriage, even if it was with the wrong person. And look what we got. All she talking about is Shayla winning, Anthony winning. But here's the thing, they really ain't winning. Just because she posted a vacation with your husband, that don't mean they winning. You know how many people post the good stuff about their relationships all the time on social media? You know the thing that be tripping me out about social media a lot of times is when people be posting their spouse and they boo all over social media, and then one day they stop posting them and act like they ain't never been in a relationship before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They act like they ain't never been married before, like they ain't never been boo loving before. And you be like, what happened to their husband? What happened to their wife? What happened to their girl? What happened to their man? They used to post them all the time. Now all of a sudden, their boo just dropped from the face of the earth because they've been showboating and stunting on social media. See, the thing is, Amber, you don't know what's going on over there. You don't know what challenges they got going on over there. You don't know how Anthony been trying to finagle his way to that Jamaica trip. It wasn't easy for him to plan that. But like she said, all things work together for the good. All things work together for the good. You know what I'm saying? So even the bad things that you're going through right now is working together. You know why? Because it's teaching you how to endure. It's teaching you how to go through some challenges, Amber. Yep. It's teaching you how to be patient. It's teaching you what to look for the next time, Amber. That's what it's teaching you, boo. That's what it's teaching you, baby boo. So I need Amber to get about this slump. I'm tired. Listen, I understand divorce is hard. I done been divorced. I know what it's like. Divorce is hard. You go through your emotional roller coasters, you up and down and all this stuff. Look, you gotta snap out of it, Amber. I need you to go do some counseling, not with Anthony. Go do some counseling by yourself. Get some therapy. Sit on the couch somewhere. Eat some popcorn or some chips while you talking to the therapist. Do something. Cause this here, they ain't winning. They not winning. You sitting in the mansion. They ain't winning. Shayla wish she could be sitting on that front porch where you are. She ain't winning. She not winning. And here's the thing too. If y'all remember my last couple of review videos, I kept saying, remember, I go back and look at a couple videos back. I kept talking about good storylines, the A storyline and the B storyline. And I told y'all, see, I think they be listening to me. I think they be watching my reviews because I said it. I said the best B storyline you can have with this to keep people engaged is if you dig into Anthony's background, if you dig into his childhood, because he don't have a mother, he don't have a father, and he out here making reckless decisions. I've been saying that. And sure enough, last night, what we get? We get a skit with him talking to Shayla about his mother. They starting to trying to trail into that. Now is the perfect time to get his backstory, where he came from, how he became the man that he is. And then Shayla got the nerve to talk about something. Oh yeah, family is everything, and you don't always get moments like this when they get older. You know, family. We don't have these moments where the baby sitting on the bed with us, and family is everything. Yeah, family is everything, but you don't understand that because you done stole your idea of family is stealing somebody else's husband. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm wondering now, the fact that Anthony didn't have his mother, is this the reason why he making these reckless decisions? Because he looking for, you know, somebody that can do things maybe the way his mother did. Because you see what his fetish is. His fetish is a maid. Was his mother a cleaner? Is he looking for a motherly figure in Shayla? Doing certain things, somebody that can pacify him, somebody that can be that can affirm him because he didn't get affirmed a lot by women because he lost his mother at a young age. Is that what he's looking for in Shayla? Amber different. Amber going to hold him accountable and make him. You see what Amber was doing when he lost that money when she finally found out? She was like, we got to pick ourselves up. This ain't the Anthony Dalton that I was used to, that I got to know in the beginning. You got to pick yourself up. She held him accountable to make sure he was able to resecure that bag. And Amber, I need you to understand, boo, that the same way you was able to empower that man to get that bag back, you can make it on your own and secure the bag and keep the bag, even when you ain't got him no more, when you divorce. So what I need you to do, I need you to get in the courtroom with this divorce lawyer, man. Brittany, somebody. Get yourself together, boo. Get it together. But what y'all think? Would y'all drop it in the comments? Would y'all like to see a storyline or see them dive into Anthony's background, his family background? Because at one point we saw his sister, but we only saw her for like a couple of skits. We only know he got coca. And I think when he first came in the storyline, he had an aunt or something like that. But we need to really dig into his background to kind of understand why Anthony is the way that he is. But put it in the chat. Do y'all want to see that? They need to just let me get the pen and write this stuff. I swear. If you come on, what y'all doing, writers? Man. Put it in the chat. What y'all think?